Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to dominate on Pantheon top. It actually takes the same exact runes and build as Pantheon mid, so if you're looking for a top and a mid champion, Pantheon's perfect for that right now. We're gonna start with our Q, we have Conqueror, and we have our Corruption Potion. We're ready to go. Pantheon's level 1's really, really strong, so you typically want to look for an invade off of it. They must have invaded us. Oh yeah, here they are. They 5-man formed up too. That's pretty rare. I'm gonna use my Corruption Potion to run these guys down. Pantheon's really fast with Corruption Potion. Ooh, that was spicy. Ooh. I still have my Corruption Potion on. I'm gonna flash on him. I'm gonna get the kill. Oh, dang. It looks like Set got the hill. It's fine, though. We got a lot of resources off that. The thing is, I need to back anyways after I burn my flash and ignite. The really cool thing about approach velocity, guys, or I should say time warp tonic, actually, is you get a bunch of movement speed whenever you're on your Corruption Potion. So whenever you're taking trades or doing invades, Pantheon is absurdly fast. You'll literally have the highest movement speed out of everybody when you're on a Corruption Potion. You're moving at like 362. The highest base movement speed in the game is a Master Yi at like 355, so it's really, really strong. We're sitting on full passive proc right now. We'll run up and tap him with a Q. We want to land it though, so we might wait for him to auto the minion. You don't want to waste a passive proc. There, he went for the minions. He has level 2 though, so I can poke him down with my next Corruption Potion. Get my passive up here. Yeah, he's not stepping up. I gotta thin this wave out though. I want to freeze it. I get my W level 2. I'll get my E level 3. The max order is still the same for Pantheon mid and top. He's hyper meta right now and he's good at multiple lanes. We don't want to jump on him on top of his cannon minion. That's gonna be a really bad trade for us. We Q'd and used Corruption Potion there. We'll hit him again when he goes for this minion. He is level 3. He's tanking some of our minions there, so that wasn't a great trade for him. And I still have the wave frozen on him. For now. Once I hit level 3, I'm gonna jump on this guy. His clone should still be on a cooldown. I think I can outrun him. Nice. I will really want to shove this wave. I'm going to hit a Biscuit. I think Wukong's going to TP back. Q, kill the whole thing. As long as you position correctly, you can usually hit the whole wave with your Q. It even has a tiny hitbox behind you like a Poppy Q does. Light Gamer Snow, welcome back to the stream, man. We're going to pick up some early lethality. Ideally, you're getting that serrated dirt, getting into Eclipse. One really cool thing about Pantheon is, since he's so effective with Corruption Potion, is like every time you come back to base, it kind of puts you ahead of your opponent. Especially if you get a kill. So right now I'm actually heaps of gold up on him. He won't be able to trade with me anymore. He did rush down some armor, which is smart into me since I'm lethality based. I'd say Pantheon mid is actually a little better than Pantheon top, because Pantheon mid can reach more lanes with his ult. Pantheon top gets a little more secluded. I'm gonna use my E. I don't want to take damage from his minions. He can't trade with us anymore. He's gonna need a gank or he's just kind of screwed. I have a decent freeze right now. I'm gonna get a ward down just in case his jungler steps up. Whenever that person has a freeze as a jungler, it can be good to just step up right there. I have my ignite. This guy loses this. He's dead. I'm just gonna sit here and freeze it. You can't all in Pantheon like that as a champion like Wukong. If you are someone like Fiora or Irelia, possibly, but Wukong, no. Wukong's more of a scaler. He needs time. He needs his R. Especially since I have a lead. I'm gonna have to shove this. My wave reinforced first. Try to get an auto down on these. Alright, we only missed 1 or 2 there. Not too bad. We'll finish shoving this in, and then we'll go roam mid or something. Not bad. I kind of want him to hit me so my minions will aggro him. I'm standing like right on top of him, but he's not hitting me. Maybe he knows. Yeah, he's literally not hitting me. If he would, all my ranged minions would absolutely blast him. That is smart. He's either like really silly or he's really smart. Because yeah, hitting me would have been bad for him. He would have gotten chunked down really fast. How is Jace top? I would avoid playing Jace unless you want to one-trick him. You can make him work top mid if you put in the time, but I think Pantheon's a way better choice. With how strong Pantheon is in the meta, if you want to play mid or top lane or jungle, he's a really good choice. I think I might just let him shove. He's gonna slow push. I don't know where his jungler is, so he doesn't look like he wants to freeze it. Or does he? He's not quite level 6 yet. That's why I'm trying to take heavy trades with him. He's getting really low. I'm gonna hit another biscuit. I can't fight him now. He's got his ult, and I'm missing a bunch of HP. He actually has just about as many items as me because he's died and like been back to base. It doesn't look like he'll be able to freeze this though. This is gonna set up a really big roam opportunity for us. We'll go ahead and pick up some normal boots since we can't afford it. We'll pick up cloth armor as well. There's no reason not to. I'll be able to afford Eclipse on my next back anyways. I'm on my way bot. You can hold it. We want to get our R a little bit behind them. Roaming from base is massive on Pantheon. They never see it coming. We didn't quite get anything though. Yeah, that was brutal. Morgana got the shutdown. I knew I could get the kill on the Draven. The GP ult did a lot more damage than I thought it would do. 359 is a lot. That's about... That's over a third of my HP, actually. That's a lot of damage. I was in the whole thing, to be fair. I overestimated myself a little bit. My thoughts on Viego, I haven't played him yet. I don't know what to think about him yet. The best low elo jungler you can play is anything that farms with high HP. If you're constantly full health as a jungler and low elo, you'll be doing really good and getting lots of plays. Didn't quite pinch it. Wukong needs to back. Oh, guess not. I thought he was going to. Got him. You can't fight me raw like that. Nice job. Even though Pantheon's a melee champion, with his Q range, he can kite people out pretty hard. It's about the range of a GP Q. I got it back though. We gotta deal with the Wukong. I'm gonna get a ward over the wall, make sure Wukong doesn't cheese me if this is warded. I don't plan on playing Viego until they sort him out. I generally stay away from new champions while they're still trying to figure out their stats. Does any champion have carry potential? Yes. Every single champion, whether you're playing Janus, Soraka, Pantheon, every champion carries in their own way. And every champion has different power spikes, whether that's level related or item related.
Yes. Yes.
It's usually level related. Frosty Ways, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Our R is up. I want to look to roam. I missed that CS, damn. This is gonna shove now. My wave reinforced first. I'm gonna end up with 1 more ranged minion. It's funny how 1 ranged minion, when it reinforces first, makes such a big difference. Got it. Alright, we're gonna look to roam. We're on full. Ooh. Corruption potion speed up, baby. I like how GP had his R and Wukong had flash. That's brutal. That was a lot of damage there. Oh well. So typically after Eclipse, especially if they have at least 1 tank, you want to go for Black Cleaver straight into Sterix. It's really the same thing for Pantheon mid. That's one really cool thing about him. He is a better version of Set right now. Pantheon is an A tier support. He's an S tier mid lane champ and almost an S tier top lane champ. So if you're looking for a mid top support champion, Pantheon's probably one of the best for that right now. I'm technically moving faster than him, but I don't think I can get to him. Oh well, we'll shove in the wave. I missed a lot of minions for that, unfortunately. We just weren't going to be able to get to him, so I wanted to clip him with the spear. Even if I did use my E speed up, I don't think it would have done it. It would have put me in a weird spot. Amumu's bot side. And max our E seconds. I know Wukong's gonna come back. Yeah, he's kind of stuck. We're just gonna kite this back, keep poking it with our Q. Amumu's gonna have to come over here. I think Gangplank's over here. Yeah, what do you know? Yeah, I overstayed my welcome there. I really didn't think GP was gonna roam for that. I thought he would just wait for his R or for a Mumu. That was my bad. Just very greedy. We'll just go straight for that black. Ooh, that doesn't build into Black Cleaver. I forgot. Back in the old days, Phage built into Black Cleaver and Phage built into Frozen Mallet. It's not like that anymore though. Do I play control mages such as Syndra, Orianna, Victor's Rework? I don't play too much of those champs. The closest thing to a control mage that I probably play is like Brand. Brand's not a very good control mage. He's a very, very, very defensive control mage. If your team's running at him, that's when Brand wins. He doesn't have that same type of ranged threat as a Syndra or an Orianna. Because his spells, all kind of skill shots. For example, the Syndra stun's much easier to land than a Brand stun. Same with Orianna R typically. Are we gonna make a Lee Sin guide? Maybe eventually. We're still in a really good spot. We have massive CS lead. We're still fed. Still easily gonna carry this. Do it, Wukong. He knows. He's gonna have to get more ganks. There's just no way he can fight me. If you are gonna play Pantheon top, you should ban Malphite. It's all three of them. Malphite's your biggest counter on Pantheon. He can poke you every time you poke him, and he gets to stack armor. I think Amumu's dead here. Yeah. If I didn't charge up my Q on the Wukong, my Q would have been on a really short cooldown too. Oh no. Nice. That was huge. Huge, huge, huge. Well played. Pantheon's really slippery with the corruption potions like we talked about. You just move really fast. He's super hard to chase. He'll just keep smacking you with Qs. Can I upload more Olaf jungle content? Meh. Olaf jungle is really boring to me. I kind of prefer Olaf top to Olaf jungle. I prefer junglers that have dashes or some kind of strong gap close. And that's my biggest complaint with Olaf jungle, even though he's a top tier jungler right now, is I feel like his gap closing abilities are just so disappointing. What champions do you think perform worse in the jungle? So you need one of two things or both to jungle. You need good clears, like Mundo or Karthus, or you need good ganks. If the champion has neither, then it can't really jungle. If it doesn't have consistent ganks and it doesn't have consistent clears. So most champions can jungle though, to be fair, if you're doing it right. Yeah, he's a goner. Nearly got the Draven. Unfortunately, he had heal. Since we already got our turret, we don't need to be top lane. Once you get the enemy's turret, you really need to influence the other lanes to get their turrets. The Eclipse gives a nice little bit of healing. Pantheon has so much spell damage too. It's super valuable. I didn't vote for a champion rework. There's a lot of champions who could use one. I'm gonna have trouble getting there. I'm on the wrong side of that wall. Nice. Yeah, I was having some serious issues getting to them. Oh, didn't get her. Double. Nice. That Pantheon Q AoE is so ridiculous. Pantheon's a lot like an AoE GP. Like, I know GP has his barrels, but Pantheon's AoE abilities are so much more consistent to land. And Pantheon has a gap closer. He's so strong right now. He's actually like the best mid lane champion, and he's one of the best tops and supports. It's pretty ridiculous. If you don't plan on picking Pantheon, you should just ban him. If your team doesn't want it. He's just too strong to leave open. And we made lots of mistakes. There was lots of times when we were overstaying and doing risky stuff, but his raw damage is just so high. We'll wait. It's generally best to keep your corruption potion for as long as possible because it's so useful with time warp tonic. It's just so valuable. So even though we could sell it and get a pickaxe, it's actually kind of worth to just keep it. Draven's dead. I don't know why he's up that far. Very nice. I'll shove this wave down. I can't move, dude. I was stuck under turret for 10 years. I was getting slowed and knocked up. Oh my god, my E literally just came up too. Oh, GP. Those GP ults are so obnoxious. Damn. How do you use vision ping? You have to task it. You should check out my... If you want to use my hotkeys. It should be under communication. It's under here somewhere. Yeah, area's warded ping. It's right there. It might be worth it to sell my corruption to get the full Sterix. Yeah, we'll just sell it. We're gonna have to sell it soon anyways for our next item. I'll pick up some pink words. Full Sterix is really strong. A little more useful than not full Sterix in keeping corruption. She should die from... Oh, I guess not. That was close. I don't know if that would have killed him. If he was below 20% health, then my Q would have crit. It's hard to say. That guy's trolling. Yeah, I think he knows. I think he knows it's doomed. Charging the spears is pretty risky. It's really easy to miss him when you charge him up. Super easy to dodge. It's got like half the girth of a thresh hook, even though it looks girthy. Thresh hook, pike hook are way wider. They do that for all the hook champs, whether it's blitz, thresh, pike. They make it as easy as possible to land it. That way you don't get frustrated when you're playing it. Is Morgana just like AFK? Like, that was so weird. Like, Morgana just kept running. She kept running into me instead of fighting. Oh man, I think we still win this fight though. We were pretty sloppy there. If we would have gotten our E down as a Moo stunned us, then I think we would have actually lived. Oh well. They have a bit of healing. We'll just go Chempunk's Chainsword next. It's really strong. That was a bit of a limit test. I want to see how far the Omnivamp could take me fighting all of them like that. They don't have any heal cut yet either. Unless they ignite me, which they didn't. What champions do I recommend for new jungle mains? Just anything that you can farm on and stay at 90% health or higher. The healthiest jungler you could possibly play. Like if you want to play Kindred and Twitch, but you don't know how to kite and you're always walking around your jungle with half health or less, then it's probably not the right jungler for you unless you practice it in Training Tool or something. We could fight this. This is Freelo, baby. I wanted to fight them all and hit him with my E AoE, but... Wow, I actually missed my Q. I wanted to hit him with an auto and then Q, so my Q would crit to get him below 20% health, but... Yeah, it didn't turn out. That wasn't close at all, GP. That's kind of funny. GP really thought he could go toe-to-toe with Pantheon. He does have a lot of items. He's gotten a lot of shutdown gold. He has 2.5. It's quite a bit for how many deaths he has. Draven's dead. We could get Baron here. Nice. It's time to reset. We'll get full Chem Punk Chainsword. That's such a weird name. Chem Punk. But we got it. Massive heal cut. A lot of HP, a lot of AD. Really strong on Pantheon. For your final item, typically something like Death's Dance, Guardian Angel. Those are both really good options, especially since they're AD heavy. They only have 2 AP on their team. They're not major AP damage dealers. Could be good to go for a Sigil's Grudge as well if they're really stacking armor. They're not really, though. Maw isn't bad if they're AP heavy. You have a lot of late game item options on Pantheon. Was there someone else over here? That's unfortunate. I stunned Wukong, but his teleport went through. We gotta catch that midway before GP gets his sticky fingers on it. And he did get his sticky fingers on it. Ooh, he fucked up though. Don't think we'll be able to stop this. Dang. I want to get an inhib. The enemies are really forming up though. Ouch, that hurts. I think Karth is gonna pinch. Almost. Something knocked me. I lost my stuff. Got him. Very nice. Pantheon's awkwardly tanky because of his E. If you're using your E properly to block all damage, it even blocks things like Karthus R or Fiddlesticks ult. Even if they're right on top of you, if your shield is facing towards them, you block all the damage. It's ridiculous. If you enjoyed this Pantheon video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to come chat and chill live on stream. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐶. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.